Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus again. Look here, I got something I want to share with you. There is a God. Most of you say that. Most of you say you believe it. But really, most of you don't know it. But there is a God. I'm telling you because I know it. And that God is responsible for all existence. And that God loves all human beings on the face of the earth. All human beings are here by the mercy of God. Now on the other side, I don't know what's happening over there, but on this side, it's because God has allowed this stuff to happen to be right here on this earth. But that God didn't throw us out here as bastard children. We got birthrights. All of the essentials necessary for our survival have all been already embedded somewhere in the earth, on the earth, above the earth. Could be seen, could not, but it's all here. And that which is essential to be able to identify what has been done outside, that which is required of the human personality to be able to gauge and understand and desire, lust, and reach out to identify these resources, to access these resources, and to be able to use them for the purposes that have been determined are essential for the human species. And that these gifts essential to cause a manifestation of all of these desires, whether it's health care from the womb to the tomb, unlimited and unrestricted, all free, or whether it's education for everybody, unlimited and unrestricted, all free, or whether it has to do with housing and food and clothing, all of these things that are essential. And the building of infrastructures, the ones that are responsible for making your cities look grand, even more grand than they are today. Everywhere where people are expressed, you see the beauty of God, the magnificence that's generated through the minds of the millions and billions of people on the face of the earth. And each one of them are an expression of the glory of God, owing themselves to nothing but one another, thereby reflecting God. And all your needs, your dreams are right there. The greatest is that you got a career of your own choosing. And by doing that, God has hooked up so all this other stuff come out. And it's all yours, free. Free, ladies and gentlemen. Free. You used to use money to pay for health care, to pay for education, to pay for housing, to pay for... Now you don't pay for any of that stuff. Why? Because you got ownership in everything. So you access it as you need it, as you want it, as you desire it. Any and every last one of you. Now, when you start talking about there's going to be disorder, there's going to be no disorder. Things will be organized. But it is to benefit what? God's love throughout humanity. Now, the politicians have never given you anything like this. Republican, Democrat, black or white, women or men, doesn't make any difference. You're not going to get that. This is directly from the Spirit of God that allows you to be here, that wants all of these things for you. But your focus has got to be on God, not on money. Your focus has got to be on God. Money is a distraction. Money says that you can't get anything that God promised you unless you got money in your hand. God's saying you just respect one another and love one another and love them. You ain't got to worry about no money. So I'm just saying to you, it's time you make a change. It's time you change your system to represent God and not politics and not democracies and empires. No, it's human beings. It is time we human beings start looking after one another. And we don't need no leaders to guide us there. They take it. Now they fail. Every last one of them have failed. It's going to require that we do it. We make sure that we have a connection with one another all across this darn globe. We hold each other's hand. We are the human species, and we to come together to represent the best that God can ever be by using us to be the best And we ain't going that other mess. It's time out for that stuff. What you say? Y'all in agreement with me? Well, that's what I wanted to share with you. So if your politicians come to you telling you about what they can do, you tell them what you want and ask them, can they deliver? And if they say yes, then ask them how. And if they talking about deliver anything outside of you, pass them by. You got the power. Don't let anybody trick you. Thank you so very much. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.